Demi Lovato's ex-boyfriend, Wilmer Valderrama, reacts to her overdose news, plus we have an update on the all-night party that led up to the unfortunate incident. As the hours passed since Demi was found unconscious in her LA home, more information is coming to light. Right now, we have an update for you on what happened the night before Demi overdosed and how Wilmer is dealing with the news. As you guys know, I'm Madison Hill. I won't waste any more time getting to this Demi update. Not too long ago, TMZ released a new report that revealed Demi had a quote all-night party that ended her being found unconscious from the apparent drug overdose we keep talking about. It sounds like this house party came after her night out with friends, which we already informed you about. While Demi was out celebrating one of her backup dancers' birthdays, TMZ reports that she seemed quote happy and lucid, but clearly that changed at the after party. Now the messed up part about this entire thing is that the police reported to TMZ when they arrived on the scene after the 911 call, quote, the partygoers were nowhere in sight, meaning it's likely people dipped out real quick once they knew Demi was in trouble. TMZ went on to report that members of Demi's team were at her home when police responded to the emergency call just before noon, but it's unclear if any of them were at the party, considering they offered up no information about the drug or drugs that caused Demi's OD. I'm not sure what caused Demi to go from having a sober fun time to the drastic turn that she took at her after party, but I'm sure we will find that out later. For now, let's talk about her ex, Wilmer Valderrama's reaction to the news. If you watched Demi's documentary, then you know her and Wilmer's feelings for one another never really faded, although they ended their 6-year relationship back in 2016. A source spoke to People magazine on behalf of Wilmer and said that he is, quote, shocked and devastated just like the rest of us. The source went on to say, quote, he knew she was going through a tough time, but he wasn't prepared for this. He saw her through so many ups and downs and was her rock through some of her darkest moments. To see her in such a sad and vulnerable place is heartbreaking for him. The source went on to add that Wilmer has always cared deeply for Demi, and just as Demi has maintained in the past that he's the love of her life, the source said, quote, she's the love of his life and vice versa. So you can imagine what a difficult situation this must be for him as well. It is never easy to see someone you love go through something bad, especially something as horrible as this, and the fact that it's happening in the public eye is not making it any easier. We will continue to bring you guys important updates about Demi as they come in, but for now, I want to know your thoughts on Demi having an all-night party in the hours leading up to her overdose and what you think about Wilmer's reaction. Talk it out down there in the comments. For more on Demi, check out our story from when the news broke, and for continued updates, subscribe now.